Aniki, how was your day today? Was it good? Was it bad? Are you excited? How was your day? Was it good? Was it cool? Are you dead inside? Are you dead inside? Have your parents divorced yet? Happy Valentine's Day. The real question. I have a question. It's important. Thank you so much. Wait, I don't see it, but thank you so much for the gift. Wait, I don't see what it was. Because it's behind all the other goals. Wait, what was that? I didn't see. But my alert box isn't working. Happy Valentine's Day. Wait, I gotta see what it is. Wait, I'm blind. Why is there so many throne alerts? Wait, why is there so many throne alerts happening? I can't see. There's so many throne alerts, but I don't see them because they're not working. Wait, who's buying things? Who's buying things? Because I can't see it. I can't read. I don't know why it's not showing up. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Spooky. Thank you, Shizuka, for the cosplay. What the fuck? And, thank you, Frisbee, for the Kurumi merch. Thank you. Thank you, Shamtime, for the Umbreon box. Thank you. Oh my bad, it's a bit delayed. I made a new overlay for this one. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for all of the gifts. Wait, I haven't even said my spill yet. Let me read the subs first and the highs before I forget. Scroll down. Hi, Miss Stupid Fish. Hi, Danny. Hi, Spooky. Hi, Daenerys. Hi, Vincent. Hi, Frisbee. Hi, Proteus. Thank you, Shamtime, for the tier 3 sub. Thank you. Hi, Arrow. Hi, Shamtime. Hi, Chaotic Meatball. Hi, Odd Eyes. Hi, Newman. Hi, Trouble. Thank you for the sub. Hi, Time Marquise. Hi, Kyo. Hi, Mr. Papa. Hi, Shizuka. Hi, Bimdal. Hi, Restless. Hi, Trixaria. Hi, New Money in Pockets. Hi, KBJ. Hi, Super Lonely Boy. Yo, I've read it all. I've read it all. You like the subs? You like the setup? How was your day? Was it good? Was it bad? You know, my day was pretty good. You wanna guess why? My day was pretty good. You wanna guess why? You wanna guess why my day was amazing? You wanna listen? No, apart from that, you know what's great? You know what's absolutely great? My sister did not go out with her boyfriend today. I know. Insane. Crazy, insane. We're winning. Now I was like, and you know my sibling. I told my sibling, oh, no Valentine's Day today. Too bad for you. That seems so sad. You know, you have no choice but to eat dinner with me. I mean, you know, I feel bad for you, but fine, I guess I'll comfort you and order you whatever you want for dinner. I mean, it's the least I can do. Your boyfriend's not good enough for you anyway. I mean, no one's better than me. I mean, I'm like, I told you before, I cared for you more than your boyfriend does, but you still don't get it. But look, actually, no, I shouldn't laugh. Apparently, the guy has like a broken ankle. But still, you know what they say? If he wanted to, he would. If he wanted to, he would. If he wanted to, he would. If he really wanted to, he would have stood up, even with a broken ankle. Can you think about it? If you died before the stream today, you should have come back to life. Well, you should have come back to life. You know, if you died before the stream, you should have come back to life so you can watch the stream. Have you thought about that? No. It's not my fault. But that's why it's a good day today. Hey, Rick. Thank you for contributing. I don't see the contribution. Wait, it's not, the alert box is not alerting. I have to refresh. Who contributed money to something? Because I can't see it. Fuck, I can't see it. It's not here. I don't know who donated money to what. We'll just refresh. until we see it. Eventually. Yeah, eventually we'll see it. Cope, I'm sorry, it's not working. It wasn't as perfect as I thought it would be. My alerts aren't as... Wait, the website isn't even loading. Thank you, Kenny, for the 5 subs. Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, thank you. What the fuck? What do you mean you contributed $700 to the lolly model rigging? Well, are we at 50% now? Where are we? I haven't even been able to do my plan for today, my spill. I had something planned. Thank you. Oh my god. I can't see. It's not loading. But thank you. I think it is at 50%. I'm bad at... But thank you. Show us the goal. Wait. Oh my, we're at 51%. We're 51% right now. Thank you. We're at 51% for the lolly model rigging. Insane. Thank you, Spooky. Man, wait, I had a plan. Hi, Bruce, here are UFO fighting. Hi, brown boy. That feels racist to say. I had a plan today, Aniki. You don't understand. Well, I had a somewhat plan today. So what? Is your Oshi streaming on Valentine's Day, or is she a whore? My bad. See, think about it. Guys, our actual plan is I'm gonna go on 4chan right now. And I'm gonna complain because my Oshi's not streaming on Valentine's Day. My Oshi isn't streaming on Valentine's Day. I'm gonna jump. The feeling when your Oshi isn't streaming on Valentine's Day. I just bought a gun. I know what to do, lads. Pepper face image. .png. You know, I know the plan. I already know the plan. When we're here, that's my plan. That's my plan. A filthy frog poster? No, I just exposed myself. Wait. Hi, Frosty, you don't understand. Just a week ago, I learned how to do the Triforce on 4chan. I learned it from Discord. You know, I haven't been using 4chan for that long. You know, I'm not. But I learned how to do it so I can be cool. I can be cool like the other Inachis that use 4chan. You know, except... Actually, no, I have no excuse this time. I have no excuse. If I had an excuse, well, you're cool. Frog post, you have a valuable rare Pepper portfolio. No. No, I don't. Me, a portfolio of me having a folder filled with saved photos that I just used for 4chan. That's not me. That's not me. No, that's not me. You think it's me? It's not me. Not me. I would never do something like that. Like, you know, save photos to use on 4chan. You know, I don't argue with people on 4chan. You know, I've changed. I've changed. You don't believe it? I've changed. I've changed. The real question is, do you have any plans for Valentine's Day? It's not with me. It's where you can confess it right now. The only thing I'm gonna do is criticize you for the rest of your life. But you know, it's fine. If you're a cheater, it's fine. I don't trust anyone. You know, I don't even trust my dad. It's fine if you're like my dad. You know, it's absolutely fine. But you wanna know what would make me feel better? If you have a date with a girl right now, tell her she's ugly. And then you don't love her anymore, and then dump her. And tell her she's a whore. And then I'll be happy. I'll be truly happy if you tell me that you dumped a girl right now. Tell her you don't love her anymore. She's ugly. You know, put emphasis on the ugly and fat. You tell her she's ugly, she's fat, and then only VTubers make you happy. That's what you should do. That should be your plan. Rina Fumo. We're not gonna see that until June. No, but for real. Do any of you have plans? Do any of you have plans for today? Yes? No? Maybe? Yes? No? Maybe? Well, too bad. The plan is you guys need to take your attendance today for Valentine's Day, or else if you don't take it, you don't take the plans, then if you don't claim your daily attendance today, I will go to your house. I will go to your house and we'll smash your laptop into pieces. You know, I'm gonna prevent you from doing evil by getting rid of the thing that brings you the most pain and suffering. We have a plan today. We're going somewhere. Are you excited? I'm gonna take you somewhere we're going outside. Are you excited? We're gonna touch grass. Are you feeling it? Are you ready? Are you excited? Are you excited? Are you ready to go? Are you ready to go? The outside's scary. I'm very nice. I will give you an option. You want to ride a car? Or you want to get in a car? Or do you want to get on a train? Where do you want to go? Mods, put a poll. Where do you guys want to go? How do you want me? Hi, Dennis. How do you want to move? How do you want us to travel for today? Happy Valentine's. You want to stay inside your room? Nonsense. You don't have a choice. You want to go home. There's no choice. You don't have a choice. You're picking. You're choosing. All right, how do you want to travel? How would you like to travel? Hi, Vincent. Hi, Dennis. What? They all are. If Rina is driving the car, we won't make it. But think about it. You're getting chauffeured by your sister. Is that not great? Have you never wanted to be chauffeured before? You know, I offer valet parking. For absolutely free. It's free for tier 3 subs. Valet parking. And the portal available. No. You have to pick one. We're going by train or we're going by car. You have to pick one. You would be afraid for your life. Can you? Of course not. I can't afford a license. It's like $500. Or well, I don't want to spend that money when I don't have a car. And I don't want to drive. Your name is Fearless. No, they're right. Your name is Please park. No problem. What kind of car do you have? If you drive a Ford? Actually, no. I have like this fantasy that rich people own Ford. It's probably not real. You drive a Honda. I think that's cloud gaming. And like Hyundai hatchback. No, I've never seen that before. Well, I've seen Hyundai as like cars. Like the Elantra, I think his name. Thank you for the follow. I've never actually... I don't think Hyundais are too common. A Honda, yes. Like everyone's first car is a Honda Civic. A Ford Falcon. I've never seen that. I think my dream car, if I like have a lot of money, it's like a Ford Ranger. I think that would be pretty cool. You want to get in a car? You guys want to ride a car? Are you sure? Are you sure you want to ride a car? Are you sure about that? Or are you sure about that? Think about it first. You really want to ride a car? Are you sure you want to ride a car? Are you sure you want to ride a car? Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Okay, let me get the car. I will get our car. Give me a quick second. Thank you, Nisha, for the follow. Thank you.
Oshi, I can't feel my legs, help.
Wow. Oh shit. That was wow. You know, that was a long car ride. You know, that took forever. Wow, that was a long car ride. My bad. It went fine, right? It went fine. What car? There was no car, right? You know, we took the car to the train. You know, there was no budget for gas. You know, there was no budget for a second car. So there was no budget for a second car. It was a rental. So we've decided to take the train. But don't worry. You know, don't worry about it. You know, I've done the good thing, you know, and I got the train tickets for absolutely free. I snuck us in. By that I mean we crashed into the guy that was handing the train tickets. So we got it for free, see? Very economical. You know, no one's gonna know. It's only us. Why don't you show the tickets? I'm the one driving the train. I'm the one driving the train. You don't know it, but I'm the one driving the train. You know, it can't be helped. You know, it can't be helped. You had no choice but to take the train. When was the last time you've been in a train? I think the last time I was on the train, I almost got molested. You know, almost. Do it finally for the raid. Thank you. Hi, my name is Rina. Today, I'm a Sloth Demon VTuber. Today we're going on a date, and we're on a very long train ride. You know, we just crashed our car. We didn't have any budget for a car ride anymore, and we ran out of budget. So now we're on a train. Where are we going? That's a secret. You don't know where we're going. You know, I made the plans. You don't get to know, because what if you say no? You know, what if you say no? What if you say no and you don't want to go anymore? Think about it. What if you say no and then all of a sudden you don't want to go anymore? See, I'm just making sure that you want to go with me. You know, I'm just making sure that we have a relaxing train ride. What do people do on trains? Chikan. Wait. Now, why was that my first thought? What do people do on trains that is not chikan? Let's think. What's the anime thing people do on train? They sleep beside each other on trains. And, what else do they do? I haven't been on much trains either. because I don't pick trains as my mode of transportation. They run trains and they fuck. I mean on normal trains, not on Jav. You know, not on Jav. I mean, I know an amazing recommendation for you if you're into trains, but still, drink alcohol. Have you seen... Hi, Zooter. Have you seen this hentai before? I figured maybe you need a good recommendation. Hi, finally, thank you for the sub. Thank you. You hate Val. It's okay. And that's why you're here. You don't have to hate it. We're going somewhere. Trust. It's a very long ride to our location. 1 hour ride. We're in Hogwarts. Can you guess where we're going? Aniki, can you guess where we're going? You have any idea where I'm taking you? You think it's illegal? You think it's a drug den? The morgue. We've already been there. We're going to hell? No. The red light Jollibee, a red light district, a love hotel, Novette, Incest Island. What the fuck is Incest Island? Like, what is Incest Island? What is that? Bro, I'm never escaping the incest allegations. What do you mean Incest Island? What do you mean Incest Island? Tell me. What is incest? Come here. I'm gonna sit real close to you. What the fuck is Incest Island? What is Incest Island? The PHU name after Rina becomes a dictator. We're going to Incest Cafe. 10% discount code for siblings. With code next to Apes. It's over. Man, come off the stream. Come off the stream. Don't expose me like I'm the next Jeffrey Epstein. I am not. At least the Rina. I have not done anything illegal. Yeah, maybe I have done some questionable thing, but I have not done anything illegal. Okay, the only topless woman you're going to be seeing at a fucking Rina Island. I thought about it, but I realized that my Daki is not topless. It's not topless. There is no topless. I don't own a topless Daki. I wish I did, but I don't. I'm not that degenerate. My parents didn't pick me up from a garbage can. Yeah, Drew, thank you for the follow. As much as it would have been hilariously funny, I have not been picked up by a garbage can. I don't know, maybe I have? Maybe I don't know. You bet it's adorable. Cute and funny Daki next. Maybe when you get the cute and funny model out. Maybe. You just finished dinner, aren't you, Dad? Didn't correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't a truck run into you the other day? Should you be modding right now? Shouldn't you be modding right now? Hi, Sparrow. You're gonna get a date? I don't expect any mod or anyone on Twitch to have dates for Valentine's Day. Why? You guys have a date? You guys have a date? When was the last time you had a Valentine's Day? It's okay. You get a minute. When's the last time you had a Valentine's Day date? I won't be mad. As long as this was over 10 years ago. Last year? What are you, a slut? 2 years ago, real. How did it go? Tell me. How did your last date go? 10 years ago. For COVID. 7, 6, 7. 9 years ago. Never. Dates with other... No, they don't. You never went on a date in your life. You know, you don't want to go on dates. You know, you don't want to go on dates. What if you go on a date with a girl and she offers to drive you and then she crashes her car? Think about it. Women will destroy your life. You know, that's a good pin for today. You know, that's a good one. That's a good one. Women will destroy your life. Very Valentine's Day themed message. What if she holds your hand unprotected? What if we hold hands unprotected? What if we hold hands unprotected? You know what I mean? What if we do it? What if... Well, I can't find it. Thank you, Freckles, for the sub. Thank you. What if we hold hands raw? If we can hold hands, what about that? Well, what if you and me hold hands raw? We're showing your bare hands on stream. Can you believe it? Well, the raw hands. If we hold your screen right now, then we're basically holding hands. Will you agree? It's basically, you know, I know you want to hold hands. It's fine. We can do more than hold hands. Oh shit, wait. I'm lost. It's okay, you can tell nobody. Don't let anyone know. But if you put the lick emoji on stream, I won't judge you. If you send the lick emoji on your screen, I won't judge you. Just for today, I won't judge. It's fine. You know, I won't judge you if you get Ebola from licking your screen. No, I won't judge you. Please help. You shouldn't date anyone. You don't want to date anyone. Hi, Foxy. Thank you for the follow. You don't want to date... Why would you date anyone? If you want to make out with something, just make out with your screen right now. And imagine you're licking someone's armpits. Isn't this the ideal? Isn't this the ideal? Listen. You listen to me. You don't want a girl. Wait a minute. You want a girl, but you don't want a real girl. You don't want one. You don't want one. Can your real girl do this? Can your real girl do this? Your real girl can't do that. If she doesn't have a split tongue, that means she's not the one for you. She's not the one for you. She's not the one for you. You busted. The stream is only 30 minutes long. How have you busted? How have you busted? How have you busted? We're not even there yet. We're not even at our location yet. It's a very long ride. My very long ride, I mean we crashed the car. Were you mad at me? Were you mad at me because I crashed the car? Are you upset at me because I crashed? Are you mad? Are you mad at me that I crashed her car? Are you mad? Is it my fault? Is it my fault? Not my fault. Whose fault is it? Whose fault is it that the car crashed? Is it mine? Is it mine? You know whose fault it is? You know whose fault it is? You know whose fault it is? It's you. It's you from another universe. It's for those that didn't wake up on time for today's Valentine's Day. You know, I was thinking about it, and I was looking at the ghosts of them from the future in the window, and I got so upset that I crashed the car. It's my... Thank you, Visibly Shop, for the follow. Thank you. It's the car's fault.
It's my fault, RINALUCSPER panic shake.
I'm sorry, we don't have a Tesla car. If we had a Tesla car, it would have happened. Would you trust me as the AI of your driving car? Look, what if there was self-driving cars and I was the AI? Would you trust it? Would you trust? No? What do you mean no? Mom, what do you mean no? What do you mean no? You wanna get curious? Hear me out. Pick one. Me as the AI of the driver, or me as the AI driver, or me as the AI GPS. Pick one. Pick one. Which one do you want? Me as a GPS or me as a driver? GPS, driver. Why is everyone picking GPS? Why is everyone picking GPS? You're staying at home and not picking anyone. I'm seeking my suicidal. And then they you to buy squishmallows. You're walking everywhere. GPS. You trust your memory. What do you mean you don't trust the car? What do you mean you don't trust the car? What do you mean you don't trust the car? Well, what do you mean you don't trust me as a car? I'm a driver. We see where it goes. Would you still love me if I brought you to a strip club? I read Scarlet. Would you still love me if I brought you to a strip club? Hear me out. If I brought you to a femboy strip club, would you still get my service? You don't want to replace your car? Is this question a trap? Maybe. You don't want them filled with hags? But if it's not filled with hags, then maybe it might be illegal. You don't want to go to a femboy strip club, but your Oshi doesn't. Hear me out. Actually, no, I've never been to a strip club, so I don't know. Would you rather go to a strip club and then see your dad right beside you? Or would you rather go to a strip club and then you see your mom stripping? Pick one. I wizard magic. And you wanna follow, I mean, you're safe. Dad. Why your dad? You don't wanna see your mom? Mom hot. No, I have not yet. I wasn't able to check it because I was occupied yesterday. Cheater dad or home mom? You'd rather go to prison. You know, it makes you feel better. Why is my phone not tracking? Oh shit. If it makes you feel better. The other day I was looking at my dad's phone because I was sending an email on his behalf. And when I opened it, it was filled with, when I opened his Google, it was filled with X videos. And then all the X videos were like anal. They were all like anal, and I was like, damn. That's nuts. That's crazy. No wonder my mom never gets fucking diarrhea. You search history on? I mean, that is stupid, okay? What if your mom has actually your Oshi you've been supporting for years? I would feel conflicted, but I wouldn't be against it. That's disgusting. Everyone has their needs, even my father. And my dad's need is apparently anal. Which I find pretty gross, but you know. I wouldn't be surprised that he's into pieces of shit. Considering that my mom is also a bitch. But it wasn't the revelation that I needed. It was the other way around. If my mom was into anal, I really wouldn't be surprised. Because she's into pieces of shit. And my dad is an actual piece of shit. Why are you scroll? Because I sent an email and I need to Google something. Don't you guys have boomer parents who don't know how to send emails? So you send emails on their behalf? That's what I do. I mean, normally I have like his email logged into my computer. But still, there was no internet, so I had to email using his phone. I can forgive my dad for for being into anal. But I wouldn't be able to forgive my dad for scat. You know, I at least have standards. You niggas scary. I mean, yo, they're check saving you. Well, you know, I can't even defend them. Like, whenever they have an internet problem, it's always like, Rina, get over here. I need you to do something. I'm like, Okasama, what is it do you want? KYS, kiss your sister. This Valentine's Day, don't forget to KYS, kiss your sister. Why is that not appearing like subs like I want it to? Why are you not appearing as subs? Why you never appear when I want you to? Thank you, Pakusakas, for the sub. Thank you. I've been 17 months. How are you today? No, it's working. You don't do it unless you're from Alabama. You know. I have a Riz line, but I don't think you would like it. Do you want to hear it anyway? I don't think you would like it. Thank you, Tyler the Wonder, for the follow. Thank you. 6, 7, 8, 9. Will you be my Valentine? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is it good enough? Will you take it? Are you Riz? Are you Riz? Hi, old man Windbreaker. Are you Riz? Will you take my Zoomer Riz? Listen, if you accept it, you will be 10 years younger. You have a back reference? Just Rina Fumo. Would have worked on me. You need not good enough? Let me think of another one. I can't think of one. I can't think of one. I can't think of one. You know? I'm not good. I forgot. I've been there. I can't think anymore. I ran out of ideas. That was good enough, right? 6, 7 Riz. Think about it. You know, one day, you know, if you think, oh my god, I'm too old for Rina Riz. I'm too old for 6, 7. There was a time where millennials thought selfie was the newest word ever. And there was a time where that happened, where millennials thought that saying doggo unironically and adulting was pretty cool. When they want to save the flesh, oh, I'm sorry. Maybe you could find a scalper. Maybe you could find a scalp. Unironically, the flesh was on for like 1 month, and there was no more extensions apart from that. So I'm very sorry if you didn't get the Rina Fumo. You won't be able to get one. But that doesn't mean you have to be lonely. At the end of the stream, I do have something for you. At the end of the stream. Guys, where do you think we're headed? Can you guess where we're going? Can you guess where we're going today? Can you guess where we're headed? I think we're pretty near. We're pretty near our stop. Are you ready to jump off? We didn't pay for the tickets. We're going illegally. So are you ready to jump off? The morgue. To Alabama. The graveyard. Anywhere. No, we're not jumping. Good food. Hell. Are you taxes? I think it's because it's below a certain amount. Because mine was like $500 declared tax. Mugu sides. Good morning, Javoid. And then you're heading to Jolly KFC. No more. We're gonna go somewhere cool. Do you like amusement parks? You can give me a quick second. We're getting off the train. We're getting off the train. Do you like it? We're off the train. We're not on the train anymore. We're not on the train. We're on the Ferris. Do you like heights? You like the Ferris wheel? Are you enjoying it? London Eye. Yeah, you want to see the view? Let me move aside. Do you like the view? Do you like the view? You don't like heights. That's okay, baby. You don't like heights? Well, actually, no. I'm pretty bad. I had a line. I had a line when I started this, but I forgot my line. I forgot my line. I forgot my line. Shit, I forgot my line. And I had a line. Wait, I had a line. I'm gonna say a line, but I forgot about it. Fuck. I messed up. Can I hold your hand? We can hold hands. I thought this was one of the Sogo theme rooms. It's not a Sogo room. We have more money than that. It's a Ferris wheel. It's a Ferris wheel. Check out. Check out. You know, the view from here is great, but you're better. Wait, that made me I'm crying. You know, I was practicing in my head. This thing it was smooth. Hi, Banana. Thank you for the sub. Thank you. Just think it's smooth, okay? You might live the rest. You may not ever go on a Ferris wheel with anyone except for me. Think about that. It was worth something. It was worth something. You know what couples do on Ferris wheels? You want to know what couples do on Ferris wheels? You want to know? You want to know what the normies do on Ferris wheels? You want to know? Because I don't know either. I was gonna ask you. I don't know what they do on Ferris wheels. I only look from anime. They hold hands. They talk. You know, I thought about something, but I'm gonna take it back. Then I thought about something. Hear me out, right? Hear me out. Have you thought of have you ever seen someone fuck inside a Ferris wheel and then they try to speed run it and then they should be done by the time the Ferris wheel reached the bottom? I have hand bats that sound like plap, plap, plap. Record naughty videos and save it on the internet. I've friend animes where they do workouts. You're not wrong. I feel like I've seen an anime, an anime that does that. You know a friend who's done that? The pop in the air? The pop in the air? Wait, my thighs don't make a fucking sound. You mean like this? How do you make it sound like? Wait, now my arm is red. Now my arm is red. Speed running through clapping. when you leave, when you leave this sibling's home, and then you forget something, and then you go back home, and you hear this. Wait, Twitch, it's legal, I promise. It's the sound of clapping for a beautiful, artistic performance. That's what it is, not anything sus. It's the sound of siblings clapping over an artistic performance. You're watching Arena watch along, and some Renachi's mic is on. Yeah, there's clapping like this. And it's regular clapping. Nothing unusual. You can trust me. And I would never encourage people to do intimate activities outdoors. I nightlight. If you want to do something intimate, then be a good boy and do it inside. I mean, don't do it inside. That leads to baby. I mean, do it indoors. Do it indoors. Don't do it inside. Don't do it inside. Do it indoors. Don't do it inside. No one has enough money to do it inside. Do it indoors. Look, but orders are orders, no? And what if you like an audience? If you get off people watching you, then I guess it's fine. If that makes you happy, like people watching you, and everyone consents, and you're nowhere near children, and like a sex park, then I think that it's fine for you to want an audience. Just make sure make sure it's a long show and not shorter than Twitch ads. Like, your amount of sex should be longer than the amount of ads I run in an hour. If it's not, then oof. I need to tell you this. Then it's not more of a watch. It's more like watching a free, skippable ad that I would see on YouTube. But you're better than that, right? Make it worth the viewer's time. Like, imagine fucking and it's the same length as a TikTok reel. So no hours because you don't run. I run ads, you're just subs. You're just sub, that's why you don't see it. You're sub. It's a thrill for me, but yeah, within boundaries. Yeah, exactly. Within respectable boundaries. We're good people, I think. We're good people. Somewhat. Aniki, I have a question. If I jumped off this Ferris wheel right now, will you catch me? Or will you jump off with me? Important question. Will you try to catch me or will you follow me instead? You jump? Jump off with you. You catch me. Both. What do you mean both? You jump to still warm. Both. You will watch in horror. Not follow. I never said anything about pushing you. Catch you as we plummet together. Oh my god, we're so romantic. You're like Andy and Lele when they both died in the suicide ending, the splat ending. I'm trying to catch when we fall by mistake. Catch you while jumping off with you. If you and me were to jump off together, then I hope our small intestines tangle together like DNA. Like what if, hear me out, what if you and me, we cannibalize someone and then we make, like, we write our initials with their small intestines, and then we clean it out, and then we eat it. What about that? You want to do that? If we jumped in the water right now, would you carry my body and swim me back to shore? Or would you let the two of us drown so that we can be eaten by the same fish? And then one fish will poop. And then our bodies will be mixed together as poop together. And we'll be together forever. Normally drown, you don't swim. Let's drown. You know, baby, you're the iceberg to my Titanic. Because I would drown for you. I would reach my lowest points for you. If it was for you, then I'd be willing to split myself in half. Just like the Titanic. You know, baby girl, you would hit me, yeah. You can hit, but it'll kill you. You know, do what? You know, baby girl, when I see you, you're like a Ferris wheel. I wanna turn you around and I wanna turn you around and what else do you do inside Ferris wheels? I wanna turn you around and put things inside of you. Yeah, girl, if you're like a Ferris wheel, cause I wanna be inside you, from top to bottom. Yeah. Scuffed Riz, please don't. If we turn to tight, girl. When I see you, turn your boob against the glass. Girl, when I see you, Aniki, when I see you, you know, this was a lot better in my head. You know, what should I know? I've never been in it. What should I know? What should I know? What should I know? Can someone give me like tutoring? What's a good Riz line? How do you romance someone? Oh shit, don't look at that. There's no flower. There's no flower. We're doomed. There is no flower. No one's gonna know. You don't need flowers. Because you're my flower. You know, you're the stamen to my pistol.
@finally help her.
You steal flowers from your hair and wings. You know, girl, when I see you, I'm like a honey. I'm like a bee. I'm like a bee to my. I'm like a bee to a flower, because I would honey all over. Is that how it works? Is that how they make honey? Do they make honey like that? Girl, if you were a flower, I would pollinate you so hard. I would be like, oh yeah? Oh yeah? Do you like it when I pollinate? Like, do you like it when I pollinate you? Do you like it when I pollinate you? Do you want me to put my pollen all over your stigma? Do you want me to pollinate you so hard that you give fruit? Is that what you want? Yeah. Is it working? Are you getting res? Are you convinced? What stigma? It's the... You know what? It's okay. You don't know what a stigma is? Oh my god, fine. Parts of a flower. You don't know what it is? It's very nice. Why is it in fucking GIF? I fucking hate GIF. Hold up. That'll be nice. Wait, it didn't save. Man, this should never fucking save when I want it saved. There you go. Have a mile, guys. Just it's part of our date. It's part of our date. You know, it's a little bonus. Which I'll be teaching you as part of our date. Parts of a flower. Because I think people don't know what I'm fucking talking about. See, if you didn't know, this is a perfect flower. So if we're where do we start? Okay, so if you don't know, perfect flowers have male and female parts. Imperfect flowers do not have male and female parts. But for today, we'll be talking about perfect flowers. Perfect flowers. There you go. So the first part, the stamen, is the male parts of the flower, which has the anther and the filament. All you need to know is that the anther, I forgot. It's been so long. I learned this in grade school. But something, it helps pollinate the female parts of the flower. And the filament is there to hold up the anther. Very easy, right? And then those are the two parts of the stamen. And then after that, we have the pistil. That is the female part of the flower. And if you don't know, the very top of the flower, which is where they get the pollen that goes all the way down to the ovary, as you can see, the top is called the stigma. And then the very long pathway going to the ovary is called the style. And you got the ovary there, which will become the fruit. Perfect flowers turn into fruits. There. I don't know if that's for all flowers, but they turn into fruits. They will turn into fruits, right? And then the ovules, those will be the seeds of the fruit. So let's say, for example, this is a banana. Not a banana. Let's, what's a fruit? What's a flower that, I don't know. Let's say it's an orange. And this isn't for all, not all flowers do this, but if there is a fruit, usually there's a flower before that, then this will become a fruit. Okay, this will become a fruit and they will fall off. Okay, they will fall off. The petals and the sap, those are not part of the fucking reproductive system of a flower. That's just for drip. It's just for drip. You already know that. It's not part of it. It's not part of anything. Okay? A freaking banana. A banana has a heart. Okay? It has a heart. Not a flower. But it does have a heart. It fell off. And the inside of the stem has the xylem, the phloem, and the cambium. I don't remember what the fuck the cambium is, but the way I like to do it, I know what the xylem and phloem does. So for the phloem is what transports water through the flower, and then the xylem is what transports the non-water, like the nutrients. I like to remember it like flow, sounds like phloem, so it's like water. It's so effective that I remember this even 10 years later. That's how genius I am at thinking of, I don't know, ways to memorize this shit. Because I still remember it years later. I don't know what a cambium is though. I don't remember what that is or what a economist plant is. What does economist mean? The economist. The flower mean. Oh, thank you to Glider for the sub. Thank you. I don't know. Okay, I have to read this. I don't know what this actually means. Yeah, I don't know that one. I don't know that one. I don't know that one. I tried though. I tried. Sorry. How would you feel if you went on a Ferris wheel date with someone and then all of a sudden they taught you about flower biology? Would you still love them? Would you still love me if I... Actually, I don't have much. That's all I remember about the flowers. If it's you, yes. If you were a flower, what would you be? If you were a flower, what would you be? I didn't actually like flowers, but pick a flower. I barely know any flowers. And you love me. Would you love me if I was... I don't know. Would you love me if I was... Would you love me if I was a sea slug? Lily of the Valley. Is that from Breath of the Wild? Isn't that an actual flower? Rafflesia. But the ones I track are terrible. Isn't Rafflesia from fucking Trap Tricks in Yu-Gi-Oh? In real. Oh. Oh, you know, Rafflesia is the biggest flower. The biggest, stinkiest fucking flower. It is the stinkiest flower to ever fucking exist. Humans can be slugs if they leave their trail of slime. Rafflesia is what you get when you don't clean up your town in Animal Crossing. I don't have Animal Crossing, okay? I don't play Animal Crossing. You know, I don't have Animal Crossing. I always wanted to try it, but like, I don't have the game. You know, that does sound pretty. Imagine, what if you and me went on a Ferris wheel, but we didn't actually talk, and we just played Animal Crossing together? Wouldn't that be cute? Not a cute, great date idea. Oh my god, credits to me. You can knock out your sister and take out her console. Can I just take the game? Why would I have to take the console when I can just take the game? My name is Mason Master. Sumo Zuter. I'm Magic Johnson. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's. Aniki. Did you know? Actually, I don't have any facts on fucking Ferris wheels. I'm pretty bad. I'm pretty bad at thinking of Ferris wheels or Ferris wheel ideas. I'm sorry. When you hold me if I was a rose, and my thorns pierce your hands. Will you treasure me if your time was short? Hi HBT, thank you for the follow. You know, if I was a piece of rope that gets tighter the more you hold on to me, but if you let go, I'll be gone forever. Would you hold on? Did you know Ferris wheels are in the shape of a wheel? Didn't you know? Did you know that Ferris wheels, they move in a circle? Hi Dark Lumen, thank you for the follow. Did you know that when you go on a Ferris wheel, you go up and down? Did you know that when you... Oh, can you at least pretend that you do not know? Did you know that Ferris wheels... You know Ferris wheels aren't actually used as wheels? No, it's amazing. I know, right? I know. How would you know? Good thing I was here, so how would you know? Wow, new knowledge. We will do a backflip. Did you know that when you do when you yeah, I love you. Are you convinced? Is this romantic enough? Is this the romance they only see in movies? Is this the romance they only see in movies? Never before seen? No way. Hi, Ren. This is a romance you only see. What's your favorite chocolate? Butterfinger. Do you know if we know, then we know? I like Butterfinger the best because number one, it's cheap. And then I like the crunchiness of it. So I haven't had Butterfinger in more than a year because I'm not allowed to eat sweets. And I do like Butterfinger. But you know, I don't need sweets. I don't need sweets. I don't need things with sugar. Why would I need things with sugar or sweets to energize me when I can have gamer subs? Best part, it's 10% off with code Rina Lucsper. And what better way to surprise your sister than to give her a lifetime supply of gamer subs with code Rina Lucsper? Me and VTuber stands for Valentines. Real. Sorry, the S in my name stands for Shell. Mr. Hershey's. Why would I want Mr. Beast? Why would I want Mr. Beast Hershey's? Why would I love Mr. Beast Hershey's? Who would you vote for? Myself? No, I wouldn't vote for me or anyone else. Mr. Beast. You know, is it really that good? Is Mr. Beast chocolate really that good? Or is it like a scam? Like, is it really that good? It's bad. Then why do people buy it? Is there any need for it? Mr. Beast. No, you can buy them at like Landers or SNR. But like, you can buy them at Landers or SNR. No, people don't actually buy them. I'm just wondering, like, is it actually good? Is it actually bad? So you don't even try it. It's a cash grab. Well, everything's a cash grab. Hi, friend Savaki. Thank you for the follow. Only chocolate. I've never tried Aldi. Kids, duh. Yeah, but like, there are some things that, you know, celebrities make that are actually good. No, I don't know what it is. I think Dubai chocolate's overrated. Isn't it just like fucking rice inside chocolate? What's so good about it? From gambling prizes? Who would win? Age 100% or an age 1% if they were all locked in boxes? Man, that's what I see when I see most fucking Mr. Beast videos. Hi, Kelly. I have bad news. I have to pee. Do you mind if I pee inside? Do you mind if I pee inside the Ferris wheel? Do you mind if I do it now? Why do you type the same thing? Open mouth, my mouth. Don't mind. Pee inside. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Flo, close your eyes. Flo, close your eyes and don't think about it. Oh shit. No one's gonna know. How will they know?
Akin na lang yan.
Oh shit, why is there ads? Okay, let me go for real. Let me go for real. Twitch, that was water sounds. That was water. That was water. I'll be right back. There's no such thing as too much pee.
There is too much pee.
No, there's no. What do you mean? There's no such thing as too much. Wait, where did I put myself? I'm sorry. The Ferris wheel is flooded now. Isn't that alright? Do you want to get off? Wait, that sounds wrong. Do you want to get off now? Do you guys want to get off the Ferris wheel? You want to get back on the train? Now we need to pee. I'm kidding. You want to go on the train? Should we jump off? I'm just letting you know we didn't pay for this either. We didn't pay for the Ferris wheel. So we didn't pay. We're gonna jump. Police are watching. Oh my god. The police are waiting on the bottom next to the operator you punched. No, they're not. We skip them. This date is free. It costs nothing. Unlike an actual date with a real girl, then that would cost something. See, this costs nothing. See, have you spent any money on this date? Well, unless you've given bits. Well, unless you've given me a gift or something. But still, you weren't required to spend money on this date. If you were with a real girl that wasn't your sister, then you'd have to spend money. See, I spent no money. Actually, no, wait, I did on the background. But still. See, but you're doing it out of the goodness of your heart. Because you love me. With real women, it's a requirement. No goals? Why do you want a goal? What do you want? We just came back from the subathon for my anniversary. Literally only a week ago. What do you mean goals? Would you feel bad for... I'm being considerate. Don't you feel bad for your... I don't know, for your wallet? For your sanity? You know, for your mental health? You know, I do appreciate the gift. But I do hope that everyone is also spending money on themselves. You know, like, not just me. Like, spend money on yourself too. I'm doing well. What about you? You know, you matter. You know, you're important. You matter. You're important. You're better than most. You're better than most. If you're watching this stream, you're a good guy. Don't let people trick you into thinking you're not a good guy. You're a great guy. Like, you're an amazing guy. Like, you're amazing. You're an amazing guy. Like, don't let people shit on you. You're only a bad guy if you're not watching Arena stream right now. Ayakara. Like, you're a good person. Something inspirational. I'm not very good at words, but you are worthy of love. As long as it's mine. You are worthy of love, but other people don't deserve yours. Other people don't deserve yours. Think about it. Think about all the women that betrayed you these past years. And think about how I've spent the last 4 years with you on Valentine's Day. Think about it. I'm a dragon mom. This isn't some sort of brainwash to convince you that all women are evil. I know, but thank you for the follow. This isn't a brainwash. This isn't a brainwash. Definitely not. Listen, this isn't a brainwash. You don't like real life women. Not because I'm saying it. Because you just don't like them because you don't like them. You know, you don't like anyone else that isn't me. You don't like anyone else that isn't me. It's not a brainwash. You just don't like them. Repeat after me. Not because I'm telling you to, but because you want to. I hate all... Repeat after me. I hate all women that is not named Rina Lucsper. I promise you'll be happy. You'll be happy in life. I promise. I promise that I may not be the most romantic or be able to do ASMR or good at anything rather. But I promise.
I hate all women that aren't named Rina Lucsper.
Thank you. I may not be quite good at anything, but I promise. I promise. And I will do my best to hurt you the least among everyone who's trying to hurt you. Like, maybe other people will hurt you 100%. But I would only do it at 6-7%. Because that's how much I love you. 6-7. I love you more than I love discounts. You know, you and me, we should be right beside each other, just like 6-7. You know, 6-7. You're my heaven. I'm not drinking, but it's still pretty bad. 7-8-9, but 6-7. You know, they say that the meaning of the universe is 42. But to me, the meaning of the universe is you. I'm trying. I'm really trying. I'm really trying. I'm not good at rizzing people on purpose. My idea of rizzing someone is like standing far away and then just looking at the window and then pretending to be deep like this. You just pretend that we're doing something deep. I'm saying something deep and meaningful. I'm not very good at this. Maybe my Valentine. Mom, my internet goes 6-7. Only you can send me to heaven. Rina's so deep. You'd be happy playing video games together. Still. I have plans for today. Okay. The moon is beautiful tonight. The girl looks I know, right? Let me put a serious face on. You know, the moon looks like cheese. But you're like a dandelion that makes me sneeze. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. Maybe my riz isn't good enough. That was pretty bad. The real question. Where do you guys want to go? Where do you guys want to go next? Where do you want to go? You know, I think, you know, personally, I think you're really gonna like the next place. The beach? What do you mean the beach? It's nighttime. Where do adults go when it's nighttime? Don't say Love Hotel. Where do adults go at night? The bed. What are you, old? The bar. The random rooftop. Sogo. The pub with a Jollibee. You know, we're gonna get there. We're gonna give me a bit. We're going there. We're going there. Clubbing. The forest. 7-Eleven. And walk through the park. KTV the basement. I think I'm gonna sing Lag Train while we're on the train. I don't know the lyrics to that. And I'm not very good at singing. Karaoke. Trust. For 6-7 subs, I will serenade you. Really bad. Really awfully. The family toilet. Because we're siblings. We've already been to the toilet. There's no need to be in the toilet anymore. There's no need to be in the toilet anymore. Thank you, Little Twitch Dragon, for the follow. Thank you. We're going somewhere. Oh shit. Aniki, you want a drink? Anything you want. Trust. You need to pay like, I don't know how much a side beer is, but for me it's like $5 where I am. You want a drink? No, trust. Tonight, it's on me. You don't have to pay anything. Everclear. You don't have a choice. You're drinking Asahi. You can't pick anything else. There's one thing you can order. Or you can have nothing. Like, you can pick nothing or something. You have one Asahi beer. If you're not picking Asahi beer, then there's no choice. You can't pick anything else. The only thing you can buy is Asahi beer. Nothing else. You want 151 whiskey and coke. Gamer subs. Normally, you're banned from drinking alcohol. Asahi time 100. Is it Bunny Garden? No. In Bunny Garden, you have to pay 3,000 yen per hour. Rina P. You know, I wasn't expecting much. But still. Ramen cola. Well, back in college, my favorite drink was gin and coke. Yeah, gin and coke. I say back in college, but it was really just like a year ago. Gin and coke is like my favorite. It's cheap, it's easy. I'm gonna have snacks. You're the snack. Margarita, you want Milo. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Guys, trust. If a suspicious demon offered you beer, will you say yes? If a demon offered you beer, will you say yes? Will you take it? If I offered you a beer, would you be sus? You think I drugged it? Do you think I drugged it? What do you mean, yeah? What do you mean, yeah? Yes, but worth it. Why would you think that I drugged it? Probably drugged it. Yup, you did. Free drugs. Only if it's drug. What makes you think I would drug your beer? What makes you think I would drug your beer? You don't drink. What makes you think I would drug it? I'm offering it to you because I'm being nice and I'm being sincere and I want to make sure that you're, you know, enjoying your meal. In this economy, drugs are expensive. Well, yes, but you know, you can always make your own. Like in Breaking Bad. I've never actually watched Breaking Bad. When you look at a woman, you look at the moon, and the moon is a woman. What makes you think the moon is a woman? Is it? Are you thinking about like, what do you call that? Are you thinking about like Dark Souls? I am really sinful. When the lore describes like the moon is more woman-like and the sun is male. I don't know. I think I see the moon as like a male, like a twink, because it goes through cycles. Will you love me if I went through cycles? There's a beer made, yeah, really expensive woman yeast. Will you love me? I have a question. A real question of love. If your sister asked you to chew her blood clots from her period, will you chew it? Yes. And will you chew it? I simple, I'm Mario. Will you chew your sister's period clot? What do you mean? No, that's crazy. What do you mean? What if it gave you superpowers? Think about it. What if it gave you superpowers? You can do it? Hi, Abaku. We need Betamax. Hear me out, right? Blood sausages made out of period blood. Hi, Nightlight. Would you eat it? Would you taste it? Wouldn't you be a little bit curious? English breakfast, more like incest breakfast. Chewed on her before. No? It was blood porridge. Aniki, I have a question. Would you drink beer if it was made from my own bodies? Would you drink it or would you be disgusted? Would you be grossed out, Aniki? Yes, you would. What if I sold it as a real life product? Would you buy it? We'd order a whole supply. Hear me out. Would you... Actually, maybe that wouldn't be cool. You drink until you drop. If we make emote hard liquor. Where is this question? I was gonna ask. What if we played beer roulette? And then there are 6 bottles. There's 6 cans. There's 6 cups. 5 of them contain... 5 of them contain beer, and 1 of them is piss. Would you risk it? When you actually meet cool? Yes. Can you bring your chocolate? No problem. And drink both. So piss and piss. A canned golden shower. If it was your piss, I'm drowning in each. You would drink it. You're curious with the taste of it. You wanna know a secret? It's between you and me. No one can know. Let me lean closer so that you know. Oh no! It didn't lock. Wait. There was a bit of an error right there. No one saw that. No one saw that. No one saw that. And now I'm real close. Now I'm annoyingly close. Now I gotta ask you. Now I gotta tell you a secret. Oh no, what the fuck? I gotta let you know a secret. Did you know? Did you know that? Did you know if you join my Discord server, you can see my pee? I'm not kidding. You can see a glass of my pee. What do you think about that? You know that? Yes. It was a donathon reward for if we reached $15,000. And somehow, some way, we actually reached $15,000. If you're wondering, how would Rina raise $15,000? Thank you, Dauntless, for this sub. Thank you. But yes, it is on Discord. If you're sub, then, or you have 10,000 channel points, or if you're on YouTube, then you can see the forbidden apple juice. But on an unrelated note, do you want to see a glass of champagne for no reason? Would you like to see a glass of champagne? You know, there's nothing remarkable about it. It's just a glass. You know, there's nothing good about it. Would you like to see a glass? Like, it's only a glass of champagne. There's nothing remarkable about it whatsoever. And just a regular glass. A $15,000 regular glass. For no reason whatsoever. For no reason whatsoever. A regular glass of champagne. That costs $15,000. $100 USD. If you want a video of this totally normal glass, you know, you want a video of this totally normal glass of champagne, you can find it on my Discord. You know, totally normal glass of champagne. Totally normal one. Here, why don't you take another beer? You know, take another beer. You know, you should take another beer, you know. Maybe you're not thinking enough. You wanna drink another beer, don't you think? You know, you gotta drink another beer. For no reason. Totally normal. Totally normal, exactly. No, I'm not talking about Philippine money. I wouldn't show you a totally normal glass of champagne for $300. What am I, insane? My Discord channel? It's in the announcements. The announcements channel. You have to scroll way up to September. Yeah, September like 2025. And you scroll all the way up. You're talking about Philippine money? Yeah, I was there. It was a sabatango. It was a donatango. And it's still there. If you ever want to save it and question, you know, question everything and why it exists. You know, sometimes I wonder, why does it exist? And then I realized that if I had a lot of money, I would also want to see that goal be fulfilled. You do the bubbles in champagne. And that's because of the way I poured it. It was aerated. You know, the thing where you like swish water, like you swish water inside a can, like a glass. You know, we're aerating the alcohol. I'm Leviathan. You know, we're just aerating the alcohol. You know, we're it's sort of bring out more of the flavor. You know what I mean? Bring out more of the flavor. And the cancer Lucsper. What do you mean? What do you mean, decanted Lucsper? Hear me. Isn't this a cute pose? Yeah, imagine that. You know, I don't think any bar would give you this experience. Isn't that cute? No bar will give you this experience. Tongue out? What do you mean? Oh shit, not that. You mean like this? You know, this kind of feels like when you go to like a bar and then you meet like this random like sexy alternative girl and she shows you this. No, the glasses. What it was like this? Wait, that was kind of cool for a second there. No, that was kind of cool for a second. Crazy. My bad. Do you see the vision? She's secretly a baddie. I'm only optionally chopped. Hey, my boy. Thank you for the follow. If you're without glasses, so do I. Lean back, then do it. Lean mean. I don't know what you mean by mean. You broke up 2 days ago, but you're good. What? You had a girlfriend? What do you mean you had a girlfriend? You had a girlfriend? You had a girlfriend? I thought we had some... Why do you have a girlfriend? Then we had something special. I thought we had something special. What do you mean you had a girlfriend? I thought what you and me had was special. And you're telling me you're dating someone behind my back? Do I not mean anything to you anymore? Is that it? Is that it? You've been cheating on me and it's Valentine's Day? Am I not enough for you anymore? Is that it? You'd rather fuck some actual whore than spend time with me? So what? So you're telling me that some whore... Let me guess. She like you helped her through cancer. And then she cheated on you and left you for a guy with a bigger dick and is like 6'4". You broke up with her to be here. Yeah, but how do I know? How do I know that you're not gonna get another? How do I know you're not gonna get another girlfriend? How do I know that? What is your proof? You're not gonna date another girl. Fuck February 14, I love you every day. What is your proof? Happy Valentine. What is your proof? Happy Valentine's Day, Lennox. What is your proof? Tell us. When you tell us, tell the chat. I bring yours. Have a nice day. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you. So I know exactly how you should repent. Hear me out. When you go to sleep tonight, you should dream of Rina Fumo. You know better yet, you should go back to that girl. Then have sex with her. Then you should say this. Repeat after me. Repeat after me. Okay? You say this. You fucker. And then you say, "That'll do, pig. That'll do." Then you pat her a little bit. That is my wisdom. Alright, I really want to focus on my Oshi right now. Hi, Reza. What are you gonna do? Think about it. Doesn't that seem like a great idea? Doesn't that seem like a great idea? What if the relationship got stronger? What? What do you mean relationship got stronger? Then I'm gonna personally go to their house. And I'm gonna ask, "Now, why did your relationship become stronger? I didn't want it to be, why is it stronger?" I almost did it again. Here, don't think about this. Drink another beer. Don't think about my mistake. Drink another beer. If you're thinking you saw something you did not, drink another beer. Do it. Just drink another beer. Drink another one. Aniki, how many beers can you drink before you get drunk? And that is the question. Are you a lightweight? Or are you a heavyweight in terms of drinking? Take the beer and drinks it. And which one are you? Drinking the beer lets you see wonderful things. And all that beers, it looks like you have no arms and legs. Because sisters are more compatible with you in terms of body than any other women. And you're lucky you don't have beer in the cabin right now. Or you're feeding the line and line again and you're unconscious. On the average day, because you don't drink that much. You're drinking whiskey, why not? You like beer too. You got a kidney? No. I work in a bar. What makes you think that I have a good kidney? My kidney is shit. You don't want it. You don't want my kidney. No. Your kidneys are my kidneys. My kidneys are my kidneys. You understand? Do you get it? You understand what I'm saying? I have a bad confession to make. I have to pee. I know it sounds weird, but I have to pee again. I feel I didn't release all of my pee. I drank too much beer. We drank too much beer. What do you mean that it makes you feel like peeing? Why is listening to water sounds making you feel like you have to pee? Not it. Feel like you have to pee? Hear like water sounds? Welcome back. You wash your hands. Give me a second. Give me a quick second. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. This might sound dumb, but Rina Docu will last forever. No, don't wash them. Why? When you prefer to lick them instead? No, wash your hands for. Oh, thank you. I appreciate your enthusiasm in keeping me clean. You know, it's very important. It's very important for the next thing we're doing. And moderate aura loss. I think VTuber fans are more aura loss if their Oshi is not streaming on Valentine's Day. If your Oshi is not streaming on Valentine's Day, she's getting fucked. That's worse. I'm using the same hands as the beer. No, I peed in the beer because I didn't have any, and I was lazy. I just did it with the camera off, but I peed in the beer. No, actually, this beer can I'm holding is just filled with pee. Why? Would you still take it? You don't want it? And we have to pee. Will you help us? Yeah, we'll give you a fishbowl. Even better. You know something I really wonder? Are you guys really into pee? Or are you gaslighting me? You know, I'm a real Omurashi enthusiast. No, I know it's real. If I type the word O on my phone, nomurashi.org website will come out. I'm a real enthusiast. Question: are you a real Omurashi enthusiast? Are you a real one? No, I was an Omurashi enthusiast before I needed to pee on stream. And only for Roshis. Nyaro. I'm a real one. Not sledding, but just trust me. Same brain cell. Oshi's only. Nah, bro. What do you mean, nah? You still need proof? No, you don't. No, you don't. Has anyone had their pee break? Has everyone peed? We gotta go somewhere. You know, drinking. Ferris wheel was fun. Drinking was fun. But you know, not enough for Valentine's Day. I'm Martin. And there's one more thing we can do. There's one more cool, exciting thing we can do. We don't need... Fortunately, this one is right beside us. We don't need to take the train. I know. Miraculously, I don't have to take the train. We don't have to take the train. We can go right there right now. I hope you don't mind, but you're here now. You don't mind, right? You don't mind. I took off my glasses. We can't wear glasses in the hot springs. You're not allowed to do that. I hope you don't mind, right? You don't mind that we have to share the space. You know, there was no budget for the non-mixed gender hot springs. Unfortunately, we have to share. You don't mind, right? You don't mind. I'm sorry we have to share, Aniki. No. I'm sorry. Can you wash my back? It's already washed. You don't mind, right? You don't mind? We have to share. No, well, that's good. That's good. I'm glad that you don't mind. I'm glad that you don't mind. I'm glad that you don't mind. I was a bit worried you would mind. Even I wouldn't really care if you mind. That's why I said you're not allowed. That's why I said if you needed to pee, you're not allowed to pee. You're not allowed to do it here. If anyone pees here, then you'd be peeing on me. You wouldn't like that, would wait. No, you'd actually like that. No, no one's peeing. I'm not peeing. You're not peeing. Neither of us are peeing here. No one's going here. No one's peeing in the hot spring. If I feel that the water becomes 1 Celsius hotter, I'm gonna jump you. Wait a minute. Maybe not here. You got the idea. If Rina pees, the onsen will be blessed. And you all know we're both peeing in the hot spring. No, we're not. We have more money than that. No, we don't actually. And this is the only thing we paid for. We didn't pay for the Ferris wheel or anything else. This is the only thing we paid for. Then when it meant $30 to download Rina's funeral, you would do it again. Have you ever been to a hot spring before? I've never been to a hot spring before. You have secretly saved today, sis. Private onsen for all. Really, thank you. Hi, Ludic. I've never been to one. Aniki, you don't understand. I had to rob 6 or 7 old ladies to afford the onsen tickets. Is that okay? You know, I robbed them. No, I think I could have just robbed 1 rich old lady. But there weren't many rich old ladies. Some of them barely had any money. So I had to get several old ladies. Just wait for the mods to send you one. Now, one of the mods will send you an invite, or me after the stream. 6, 7. Now, rich and old, who cares? One of it was your mother. You just woke up? What do you mean? We're totally normal. Totally normal. Morning, Mr. June. Good morning. It's totally normal. If you're a sub, you can check Discord. Yes. If you have a sub, because of like a subathon, and you were gifted one, then you can just go to settings, go to connections, then join the Discord. Keep your gates unlocked. The mods will send you the invitation right up to your door. Not your mom. Would you rather be in hot spring with your mom or your sister? If you have to pick one, then you have to pick one. Would you rather be in a hot spring with your mom or your sister? Your sister's hotter. Your sister. You have any other sister that isn't me? Real question. Am I your only sister? You have no other sisters? I'm just making sure you have no one else. I'm gonna go real close. You have nobody else? Nobody else? You wanna see a magic trick? You wanna see a magic trick? No, this is a really dumb joke. It's not even a magic trick. Look. Aniki. Look at that. Help me, I'm under the water. I'm sorry, it's so dumb. It wasn't even that good. My bad. But it makes my sibling laugh. My bad. My jokes are pretty bad. My bad. Answer carefully. What do you mean? No, look what. Am I in front of you? No. It doesn't matter if we're siblings. I'm pretty sure I've seen more. You don't have a towel. I have a towel. We're safe. We have the anti-incest towel. We used to bathe. We have the anti. You know, we have the towel of PG-13. We have the towel of PG-13. Damn towel. Not incest if it's mixed bath. See, exactly. And not incest if it's a mixed bath. You know, it's because we need the towel for listen. It's for skinship. If you're holding a towel while you do it, it's not sex. You know, if you're holding a towel while doing it, it's not sex. You're wearing a towel, right? You're wearing a towel, right? You're also wearing a towel, right? You have a towel on, right? Right? You also have a towel on. You have a towel on, right? Right? Underneath the water, if I look down right now, you also have a towel. Right? If I look down right now, there will be a towel. Right? And I trust you that there will be a towel if I look down. Locks negate the game. Towel versus incest. It's impolite to wear a towel. Don't look down. Alright, this was supposed to be a Blu-ray edition. If you want the Blu-ray edition, you have to join Tier 3 Patreon. Real. There are no towel pics on Patreon, but there are swimsuit photos. Is that better? Patreon 6-7. Not a scam. There's no towel photos. Nice try, but there's none. Swimsuit there is. Towel, no. That would be pretty funny. Would you love me if I pissed on this towel right now? Would you love me if I pissed on this towel right now? Yes. I have a question. Hear me out. Do Japanese people grow pubes so that they have censorship when they go to onsens? No, I mean that's real. Do they grow pubes so if you go into the onsen, you have censorship? No, because if you don't have pubes, then it's not censored. But if you grow pubes, then it's censored. No one's gonna see because you have a bush that's bigger than the sakura trees. Pubes are, I don't know actually. I mean, it does look like if you watch jazz. It looks for women nonsense. Plenty of Japanese men have micro penises, so I'm pretty sure the pubes thing will work out. Maybe. It appears thou need to believe thyself. I mean, grow so much that it's braided. I mean, think about it. Have you seen Jav? You're gonna see the most voluptuous woman, and then she's partnered up with the ugliest guy in like a 1-inch Punisher. Am I wrong though? Am I like genuinely wrong though? The birth craze in Japan was caused by young people not knowing where it goes because of pixels. You know what? Maybe you're right. You know, maybe it makes sense. They've never seen... They don't know what hole to put it in. Hi, Sloth Mechanic. Because of the pixels. Women should pixelate it. You know... Actually, no, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna ask a question. You know, like the simulations. The Virgin Killer sweater is a government conspiracy. You know, when those came out, I always wanted to wear one. But I think that Virgin Killer sweat... Let me search it up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, the Virgin Killer sweater became trending when I was a minor. So, it would have been pretty weird if I bought a Virgin Killer sweater back then. And you're like, that's illegal. Would have been illegal. Even if I did take one. Well, it was really illegal. Oh, yeah. 2018. I was definitely fucking illegal. You know, I was definitely illegal. And that wouldn't have been allowed. It would have been jail. I was like, what? I think it was like in the 9th grade. Maybe not 9th grade. Yeah, it was in the 9th grade when the Virgin Killer sweater was a thing. That would have been illegal. Oh, you would have gotten all of us in jail. Like, great. See, exact. No, I can. I don't know where to get one. I think it's lame because I don't have a mirror. I'm gonna take like a good back photo. I'm gonna say damn again. Just made that guy's V-Day. Which one? Which one? Guys, don't say anything that will make us sound like we're creeps. I know that we're creeps, but we're not that creepy. You know, we're just creepy enough to enjoy, you know, normal sibling skinship in an onsen. There's normal sibling sounds. Normal sibling sounds. Normal sibling sounds. This is normal sibling sounds. No normal sibling bonding. If your sister asks you to scrub her back at the onsen, will you do it? Real and true, would you do it? Will you consider it? What do you mean, no? Her back isn't the only thing. You don't need to ask me. No. For those who answered no, why no? Why would you refuse such a reasonable request? You know, I thought siblings were supposed to be there for each other. And you wanted me there. Look, your back? Sure, like this? Why is not making a sound? How does one scrub someone's back? Wait, that's just burning my skin. Not I would like make your back scrubbed. Why would I need my back scrubbed? I was gonna look at something. Well, I'm not sure. Give me a second. Wait, I cannot show that on stream. That would be illegal. Thank you, Alex, for the 25 subs. Thank you. What the fuck? That's insane. Thank you so much. Well, you appreciate the effort. Oh, thank you. Would you like me to make a sibling sound in the water for you. I'll do it for you just this once. Yes, we'll make a sibling sound in the water. Wait, why was it speaking in Filipino? What the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? What is it? It means you're stupid. I was like, what the? In the mirror, the water got warmer. No, it didn't. Sibling sounds. Sibling sounds. Sibling sounds. Thank you, Alex. Sibling sounds. Sibling sounds. No. Why? Why? Nothing happened. There was nothing happened. Nothing happened. The water got water then colder. Weird. I know, like, pretty weird, right? Pretty weird. Nothing happened. I don't know. Does the temperature feel different to you? What do you guys think? What do you think, Aniki? Does the temperature feel weird? It's nice. It's nice? How do you know it's nice? It's drinkable. Hey, Lyrical. Not baiting you. What do you mean baiting? The only baiting someone's doing right now is... Actually, no. Do you guys think someone's masturbating to stream right now? Since when did you start using the mentally challenged tag? So I started streaming. Hey, Dark Monarch. Do you think someone's jizzing right now? Probably. Happy Valentine's. Every stream. What do you mean every stream? Ma'am, don't reveal me. What do you mean don't reveal you? I can make this even sex. Look at this. Imagine you're going to a hot spring with your sister and she shows you her pierced tongue for the first time. Crazy. Would you risk it? Can I do the blub blub sound? I don't think that's audible. No, I don't think that's making the blub sound that I was expecting. It looks sub. What do you mean? Skull Slayer, thank you for the follow. It's not sus. We're just showering together. She pierced her tongue. The hand while she was down there was diabolical. Hi, Yamato. Will you love me if I went in here but I haven't showered in like 1 month? And you still take it? Well, I jumped in here without showering for 1 month. Are you mad at me? When was the last time you showered? Or that, you know, so I feel less bad. When was the last time you showered? Draining the bath wall. Why would you drain it? The Serena soup. 2 days ago. 8 hours ago. Yesterday. You know, being real, last night or was this morning? I read it. It was this morning. For not knowing the hot spring rules. How should I know? No one taught me that. 30 minutes ago. Well, do you want to head to bed? There's something I want to show you. Do you want to head out? There's one last thing I want to show you. One last thing. It's a Jollibee. No, it's one last thing. One last thing. One last thing. Oh shit. Never mind that. But look at this. You want to go to bed? Do you feel like eating now? You saw that? You didn't see anything. You think you saw something? You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything whatsoever. You think you saw something? No, you didn't. If you think you did, well, you're fucking wrong. You're fucking wrong. You didn't see anything. You don't want to see anything. You saw nothing. You don't know what you saw. Armpits. Is it that exciting? Don't worry. You want to see more? Why is this not working? Right when I want it to work, it's not working. No. Okay, the subs, they're not. Oh, now they're working. She broke. No, I didn't break it. Let's see. Let's see more. Damn, look at that. Crazy. Are you liking? You like my fit? Sorry. There's not a lot of space right now. This bed is really cramped. Thanks for the armpit. No problem. Look at that. Let's scroll down a bit more. You know, don't mind me. I don't have a change of clothes. I didn't bring one. You know, I didn't bring one. So you have to deal with it. I didn't bring anything. Is that alright? I didn't bring anything. I didn't bring a change of clothes. I only took off my shoes. That's it. Nothing else. Feet. You can borrow a shirt? No, I don't need to bother. I don't need to borrow a shirt. Why would I need to bother a shirt? There's no need to bother. There's no need to borrow a shirt. Here. You know I know. You know I know. I know, Aniki. You don't like long hair sometimes. I get it. It's pretty hard to sleep beside someone with long hair. You know, because it gets in the way. You might like roll over you. You know, I understand it might be bothersome, you know. Just a little bit bothersome. So don't worry, I got that solved. See, just for you, I can also turn my hair shorter. You know, it's a demon thing. You would understand. Like, demons can do this without thinking. You know, maybe you're not a demon. So you don't know how to do this without... You don't know how to do this without, you know, going to a hair salon. But I can do it just by thinking about it. If I want short hair, it will be short. See, I know, I understand. You're lonely too. So you want to see, look at that. You know, maybe other women won't accept you, but I accept you. You could be a degenerate, disgusting pervert. And, you know, I would still tell you that you're the best ever. Because I care. Maybe other people don't, but I care about you. How are you so... I don't know. Maybe it's because we have the same genes, don't you think? If we didn't have the same genes, you wouldn't find me as good looking. But we do. And maybe you want to look a bit more. So look at that. Amazing, right? You know, I didn't remove the drip. I didn't remove the drip because I thought it was... I thought it would be bothersome to remove the drip. So I never removed it. Some good cheat. Look at that. You know, I didn't remove the socks because I don't want to remove my socks. Crazy, right? Older won't care about me. Good. And more feet because I know you love feet. The socks stay on during the flap. And you're probably wondering, whoa, this is amazing. I wish I could lie down beside Rina every single day. Right? You're probably thinking that right now. I'm like, man, wouldn't it be nice if I could lay down beside Rina every single day? Like this every single... You're probably wondering, right? Like, oh my god, it would be great if I could always be beside Rina like this every single day. Well, no need to fear because Rina Daki is here. If you're wondering, oh my god, what is this? Has this entire stream been an awful shell? Well, you are right. This entire stream has been a shell for... No! Excuse me. It has been a shell for... Whoa, look at that! Crazy, insane. If you're thinking, oh my god, I really love that art. That art of Rina was amazing. You know, it was really cool. So, if you didn't know, these are the pieces that were delayed from my last release with MakeShip. My release with MakeShip, with Umar was delayed because there was delays with the Rina Daki. So unfortunately it was not released last month like it was planned, but it was released now. So if you go onto Uhu Market right now, you can see that my Daki is now available together with new posters and a mouse pad and even a mini Daki keychain. Where is that? Let's go on the website right now. It should be available. And let me scroll down and get another... Thank you, Aeroman, for the sub. Thank you. Thank you, Script Daddy, for the 5 subs. Thank you so much. Wait a minute. And make sure it's capturing the right thing. But yes, if you didn't know, if you go on my Uhu Market website, or well, rather like this. If you do this, then you will see there are 2 new wall scrolls. We have 2 wall scrolls. Then we have 2 posters, very sister themed. And we have a mouse pad with me on it. Unfortunately, you know, I'm not very blessed. So it doesn't fit. You know, it doesn't fit inside the mouse, unfortunately. But we also have a mini keychain, you know, just in case. Just in case you don't want the big one. We have the small one. When all the new merch drops, they're over on Uhu Market. So you're thinking, oh my god, should I get one? Then here it is. Trust, guys, my entire stream wasn't just used. My entire stream wasn't just a shell for my merch. You have to admit, I prepared pretty well for a shell. You have to admit, that was the most prepared, that was the most elaborate fucking ad for a Daki. Most elaborate ad for Daki. Hi, Shimply. Hi, Sid. Hi, Shizzle. You didn't expect me to do that all for a shell. Oh, yes, if you're thinking it's right here, my rep was pretty based because I was like, oh my god, we're already at 9% to the goal. Then we could have more releases. Wait, I'm not even done. Wait, I'm not even done. Okay, I'm not even done. I'm not even done announcing things yet. But, later, I will be making a... Later in Discord, I will be making a... Oh, no. Later on Discord, I will be making a raffle. I will be making a raffle, channel. Just say your name there and like, oh my god. Or like, just react to it and you'll immediately be part of a raffle. And we will be doing by the end of next week. And I'll give you gift cards. And you have a chance of winning a gift card for more Market merch. Wow, so cool. You can use that to buy more Rina merch. And then, you know, get a discount on more merch. Isn't that great? Isn't that amazing? Hi, Scooter. Guy, was it a good show? Was it a good show? Did I show well? Was it a really convincing show? It was solid. It was a really solid show. The most elaborate show ever. You gotta tell, what was your favorite part? What was your absolute favorite part of today? You know, what was the best part of today? What was your favorite part of our dates? What was the funnest part? The Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel pee break. The pee. Neon-san. Water jumps. The piss in the onsen. The part where I saw Rina. You mean you didn't like the car crash? Hi, Jackie. I am. You didn't like the car crash? You weren't a fan? The mess was pretty chill, not gonna lie. The bar. Neither of us Tuber back to your stream. It was a meme. It was generally a fucking meme. It was legitimately a meme. I didn't mean on purpose. Although, if you do want to see the full body of the onsen, you gotta find it on Discord. Or well, I will post it on Discord. The actual full body photo of the onsen, it's not good for Twitch. It's not Twitch friendly. So you have to wait for it on Discord, but I will show it. Discord, you're like, exactly. I will show it. Or maybe on Twitter. You know, like the first hour. You didn't even know what was going on until you joined the stream. Well, if it makes you feel better. If it genuinely makes you feel better. I only fully conceptualized this like a week ago. And then even like hours for the stream, I was still doing like a lot of last minute stuff. I was doing a lot of last minute stuff. But I had fun. I had a great time. I had an amazing time. I thought it was really funny. I had a good time. Am I ready yet? No, my Riz is not that great. I had a lot of lines in my plan for the stream. And then I realized something. I don't have a lot of lines. I'm not very good at thinking of lines. I'm pretty bad at it. Who knows? Maybe I'll make this maybe I'll make like a long form so that it's kind of funny. So we have a condensed version for people who don't want to watch the entire fucking VOD. But I had a good time. Most likely tomorrow. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow, but I'll do my schedule for tomorrow. Then for the rest of the week. Yeah, next week I also have something fun planned. You know, it's very incest-pilled for next week. The best Valentine you could have asked for. Thank you. For me right now it's 10:33. My voice is a little chopped, but I've been speaking for like 2 hours straight. I didn't expect that. Thank you, Unite, for the follow. Thank you. I'll rest up my voice and I will relax for the rest of the night. Yes. You're most likely to still stream tomorrow, or maybe like Pokemon, something like that. Alright, let's see on YouTube. Where do I want to go? Maybe someone else is doing something Valentine's Day themed. I mean, Alicia's doing something Valentine's Day themed. I think she's doing it now, so we can drop by her on YouTube. On Twitch? Where do I want to go on Twitch? Let's see. I want to see something that's... someone that's doing something Valentine's Day themed. So that we can like pass on the Valentine's Day energy. You know what I mean? Let's see. I'm trying to look for something Valentine's Day themed. Okay, I found. Let's raid into Lafifi. She's making a Valentine's Day cards. Yeah, let's use this one. This one's pretty good. She's making Valentine's Day cards. That's pretty cool. Thank you for coming too. I hope you enjoyed it. If you think it was cool, if you think it was nice, I don't know, post a screenshot on Twitter and say hashtag I hate all women except Rina. That would be pretty funny. Don't do that. Just say something like, oh my god, I love Rina. Wow. Rina, my Valentine. Best Valentine ever. You know, I would never betray her. If I look at another woman, may God smite my penis. You know, never mind. You got the idea. Let's see. Raid into Lafifi. Thank you guys for the nice, cool stream. I wish she's the only good woman. Don't look oh my god, don't look sexist. Don't do that. See you guys tomorrow? Maybe on Monday. See you. Good night.